Testing 1, 2, 3. Looks like we should be good. I could turn the FPS up a bit, couldn't I? Tools. Oh. Two. If I go to the actual stream, let's see what it looks like. Not great. I can turn the resolution up. No, it looks fast. I have it paused like an idiot. Oh, this works. Hello, everyone. Okay. Let's figure out how to get this going while I'm at it. Let's do this. That will do it. Okay, let me pull my documentation up. Come on. And we're set. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how this works. So you can introduction. Welcome everyone that's joining. Why not use GitHub Copilot? Because the idea is going to be to automate a lot more than just what Copilot can do. How do I even install this API? Why don't they list this here? Here. API. I'll be using Copilot too, I guess. Okay, that's not come on.
You rely on what's inside of you,
There.
We fly with our spirit. Trusting your spirit, yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, it's just OpenAI. Nice. Looking good. If anyone has any questions as we go, by the way, feel free to ask. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. Well, I kind of know, but I don't have any in-depth plans here. Yeah, so let's make sure we can import this. Okay. You know, we should probably start out by using one of the smaller models just as I make sure this works. Where are the smaller models? Because I don't have GPT-4 access. That and GPT-4 is a lot slower and significantly more costly. So at the very least for testing, it wouldn't really make sense to use it. If this actually works in the future, it would be really easy to change it, right? All you have to do is change this one variable. So you might as well do the testing with a small and quick model. And then after that, scale up is necessary. Let's just copy this, I guess. Do a quick test. Don't need that. Okay, doesn't work. Off to a great start. Oh, no API key provided. Okay, we're gonna use this. What's the plan? Good question. I don't know. The idea is to first like get a bunch of ideas generated and kind of have it try and come up with ideas that you can test quickly and easily and generate code for them. Sort of as like generating proof of concept ideas. I don't know how well that will work. Probably not very well, but we'll see how far we can get. I think we'll be able to do something. Let me find my API key real quick. Off screen though. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I guess. How do I want to do this? I think I'm gonna have to do this off screen real quick so no one steals my API key real quick. Wait, how do I last use? Oh, I need to generate a new one. Nice. Copy that. And put that there. And make sure I don't accidentally click it and show it to people. Hello, welcome, welcome. Welcome aboard. So, now we should be able to just say AI adopt API key equals stupid double, oh Jesus, stupid double quotes, gross. So has anyone here used much of the OpenAI API? It's my first time using it actually, as it turns out. Perfect, there we go. It's not going to show my API key, is it? Looks like we're good. So let's start with a smaller model now. Pull up that documentation again. That's not what I wanted. Where is what I wanted? Is this it? This is it. Is it? Where's the list of models I can use? A Siri shortcut. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm having some trouble on the side here organizing everything. Close out of that. That. Grab this. Okay, here's our API reference. Introduction. Ah, perfect. They have a list of models. So I think Babbage is the simplest. They have a cost here. No. Cost. OpenAI API model costs. So the cheapest is Ada. I wonder if I can just write Ada here. If I just do this, is this gonna work? No. Ada is not valid. Dang. What if I do Babbage? I guess I probably need like a version number or something. Let's go back to this. Ada, here we go. Ada. Text Ada. Sounds good to me. Hmm. Huh. I guess maybe it's this specific endpoint is what's not working. Oh yeah, it's the chat complete. That's probably the issue, I'm guessing. Response is, there we go. Okay, so like, let's go back here. What were the options for chat models? I don't really want to bother with non-chat models. Chat. Or maybe instruct. I guess we could just use. No, screw it. We'll just use 3.5 for testing. It's not that big a deal. I think it takes a good bit of tokens before you actually start spending a lot of money. So, switch back to this. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Perfect. Okay. So I guess we should start off with actually generating research ideas, right? So I guess we have a few options here. So I'll do it below this. We could, so generating ideas. We could, so what's option one? Option, do this. Let's say option one is that we just zero shot ask for ideas. Two is that we feed it papers. Ask for and ask for ideas. I guess the simpler thing here, right, is just to do a zero shot. Yeah, this music is getting a bit we'll switch next song. I'm gonna keep it the lo-fi, but yeah, that was a bit anyway. Is the suggestions? Yeah, the suggestions are from Copilot. I guess we'll just come up with a prompt. So, ideation prompt. Hello, hello. So, let's do, call it ideation system prompt. Prompt. Oh my god, again. Idea system. Cool. I can have Copilot generate the prompts for me, and then easy peasy. Seriously, considering plugging in ChatGPT-4 and taking a swing at making an app. You could. The thing is, it's going to be limited, like the size you can create, right? That's probably one of the biggest limitations now. They're one of the biggest limitations that's like still something that's not that far out. Is you're not going to create like this whole multi-system or multi-file system with a bunch of different things going on. That's a bit out there right now. This is a system for generating research ideas. What happened? I'm just going to switch the... Hold on, we're going to switch this to something else. So So like want some music. Come on, something. Let's look up. I don't really have any playlists for this, you know? No. What about this? Oh, trust me, that is not what's gonna happen, at least not anytime soon. Not everyone's gonna become a prompt coder. There's a lot of stuff GPT-4 cannot do, trust me. The 100 message limitation every 4 hours, yes, because it's a 50 message limitation now. As I mentioned in my video, they might decrease it, and that they did. Okay, anyway, so this is a system for generating research ideas. You are GPT research, and your purpose is to generate high quality research ideas in a high quality ML research ideas. Let's see. Lots of people are overestimating ChatGPT. I think particularly people that don't know how it works. Like, there are some very clear limitations that you don't have. Like, even if we scale infinitely, right? There's some very clear limitations that you can point out. Like, it can still get a lot better, but there are very clear limitations. Let's see. Based on... Okay, so what else should we include here? Based on the user's... Based on the user's preferences. Should generate ideas based on the user's areas of preference. So because this is, this is also going to be doing the coding, and we can't code very big projects, when listing project ideas, or I should say research ideas should, let's see, follow, fits the following criteria. It really does make you feel like true AI could be possible. And it's getting close. It is getting close. We're getting there. Should have done this for your thesis. There's a lot of good, interesting thesis ideas. Research ideas should fit into the following criteria. So the criteria I'm going to use are: 1, the idea should be novel and focused around understanding something new. I hope this isn't going to be too long. I guess the more tokens I use here, the more this will cost me. The idea should be feasible and practical. let's do this. Be a proof of concept experiments should not require, should be relatively simple to run, not requiring not requiring excessive compute and oh wow, we have a lot of viewers. Oh no, we don't. I'm an idiot. We have like 20. I was looking at the wrong number. Still a good bit. Lots of people be lurking. Can't blame them. Okay. So yeah, we want the proof assignment to be relatively simple to implement, not requiring excessive compute or massive or large code bases. No, I'm not going to list any of the big things like VQGAN or flash attention or scale. Like, honestly, I don't think this is going to do great because, yes, one thing that's important to coming up with good ideas is being like caught up to literature and knowing what is happening, right? But there's a lot of good ideas you can come up with without knowing all the big recent trends and stuff. Just understanding how certain things work. And fixing like underlying problems. There's lots of problems that have existed for a long time that have not been fixed. Like one example, I covered continual backprop on my channel at one point, which is like an alternative way to do backpropagation, or it adds on to backpropagation for continual learning. It fixes this issue of plasticity, which is where you train networks for long enough, they start to lose their ability to adapt. That's a problem that's existed like forever. Well, not forever, obviously, but from like not too long after, I guess it's existed for a while, but it didn't get solved, or people haven't really been tackling it until very recently. So there's plenty of interesting problems you can tackle that don't require all the new stuff, though it does help to know. I am having a nice evening. Thanks for joining. Yeah, though Jacob, if we could, like, also a big limitation, I can only include so much in the prompt, and I don't want to, yeah, so that's really another reason too, right? If I can include every research innovation recently, I sure would. You could probably fine tune a model on something like that, though I'm not sure how much knowledge it would retain. Anyway, so let's add one more bullet point. Anyone have any recommendations for points? Honestly, I'm probably not going to use them, but if I do see a good one, if I do see a good one, I was thinking of something. I lost my mind though. I think we're hitting a new concurrent viewer record. Cool. Yes, so I do want a feedback loop. That's the idea here. I don't think it will self-improve, but you can set up this system with feedback loop, API access, and money. You can self-improve and try new different ways to get more power and money. Yeah, I'm not sure how well that would work. They have a whole like section in the GPT-4 system card paper where they try this. I do cover it a little bit in my video. Anyway, let's just start with this. There's no reason to overcomplicate this. Keep things simple at first. We can always build it out. So that's the system prompt. Yeah. So I guess we're just gonna go for it. Let's make a new function. Generate this. Generate ideas. Oh, I do want to add one more thing. Ideas should be listed as one. Yeah. That's what we want. And generate ideas. I guess areas of interest. We'll just do areas. Areas of interest works. So we can say this is, yeah, a list of strings. Then we're going to say I'll kind of explain this after I finish coding some of it. Maybe go a bit at a time. Areas of interest. That should work. Well, this works. Oh, there's preference. I also wanted to add if the ideas fall. We're going to list multiple sort of areas of interest, right? We're going to say if ideas fall into multiple areas, that is ideal, but not necessary. This is currently a revolution. They're trying to short circuit OpenAI because there's a new market to take. What do you mean? Oh, I see. Yeah, the training models with less neurons and stuff. Yeah. Colossus. Never heard of it. Maybe I'll check it out one day. So. No, please. We're not asking please. That's 2 tokens I don't want to spend using. Should make a global variable for GPT model. We're going to chat GPT new features on OpenAI website, and they mentioned it hallucinates when it gives wrong answers. Yes. If you're asking about like the term hallucinates, if it actually means anything. Oh yeah, no, it just means that the facts are not true. It means it gives, yeah. For example, it might mean that it creates, you ask it when something happened and it gives you the wrong date. That would be a hallucination. It's just a fancy way of saying it messed up, basically. Although I guess maybe some people might use it to refer more specifically to it creating like events or something that didn't happen. Yeah, for anyone here who wants to know more about the limitations of like the LLMs in general, including ChatGPT, a bit of a self-plug, but I have a video. Oh, let me find it. This is my last video before the GPT-4 one. It's this video right here. ChatGPT is a dead end. I really like this video. It did okay. There's some very core, like, fundamental, I wouldn't call them issues, just limitations with types of LLMs people are doing right now, and it seems like lots of people don't realize what they are. So that video talks about that a little bit. Yeah, once I get them, I mean, my idea right now is just automating research with GPT API. That's about as far as the idea runs right now. So as we progress, if things change significantly, sure, yeah. Let's see, so system content, this will be in the idea system prompt. What's the ideal result example? It generates some ideas about some sort of research, then codes up a few, or yeah, a couple experiments that sort of are a proof of concept to test it, and it gets us some good results. That's really as deep as I'm coming up with this as I go. This is not well thought out. Ah, happy to hear you're a fan. When you come to Alberta, do people come to Alberta? Is that something people do if they don't live here? Let's see. What was I need to be more focused here. Gotta focus in. Use your prompt. I think this is really it. How do we parse this though? Now let's do this. Turn the response. Response equals. No, we're not doing those ideas. Let's do RL model based RL. What other ideas do we want? Representation learning, continual learning. Maybe there's too many different things, disparate things. So we'll see. Nope. User prompt referenced before the assignment. I'm spelling these the same way, right? Oh, equals. And it's not working. Oh, provide an engine. That's right. I'm an idiot. Am I not doing that? Oh, not passing the model flag. There we go. Oh man, so many messages are coming in. Hallucinate. Either think of a robot, either shorts, then boots up. No, there's a lot of, if you're not in the field, there are a lot of like tricky terms that mean things that you would are very anthropomorphic in the sense that they're very human-like things, but almost none of them actually mean human-like things. Hallucinate would be a good example of that. What else would be a good example of that? I mean, lots of people talk about just understanding in general. This isn't as good an example, but yeah, it's a bit tricky when you're not actually in it. Canmore and Jasper are the most beautiful places. Oh, very true. I've never been to Canmore, but I've been to Jasper, and Jasper is very nice. You know, albeit it was like -30 and I was dying, but it was fun. So is a list with research areas gonna work? I'm gonna add some back and forth context. That is the next step once I get this working. Funny how OpenAI was not, yeah, funny. Just add. It is, yeah, okay. So Alberta nature is beautiful, I guess, if you just want like a nature retreat. There's also what's the other place? Banff. I've actually never been to Banff somehow. I don't know how, but yeah. Try generating more and more refined prompts. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to start out. Ideally, we want to start out simple here and then make it more complicated as we go. It's just too lucrative. Yeah, well, it is lucrative. Yeah. Good and a bad thing. What am I doing wrong here? Messages. Messages. Oh, it's because I'm not using chat complete. Can't just be trusting these autopilot completions. That's taking longer than I expected. I thought this was gonna be like really fast. I wonder how much money this cost me. I should probably check before I like I can open up the AI API on the side to make sure I'm not like draining my wallet as I go through this. Why is the website so orange? What is this? Has anyone else seen it? Look at this. This is the worst color to use for a website. That is so strong. I mean, I don't dislike the color, but it's a very strong color. Oh, it's so hard to look at. Jesus. Product? No, wait. Come on. Where's my API account? Here it is. View API keys. Billing. Billing history. Okay, maybe I can change my limit. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I see. Oh, I can only use a maximum every month. Interesting. Okay, so my current limit is set to $5, which is okay. I'm okay spending $5 on some experimentation. It's not going to break the bank. Eye straining, that's the word. How AI will run law. Yeah, I've read some books that talk about that. Maybe not that specific one, but okay, so response. What's this look like? So we have the content. Oh, this is not. Oh, I see how it's doing this. Usage. So that's total tokens of 500. So that's 0.557 of how much does it cost to use? Okay, that's like a fraction of a penny, I think. You're in South Korea. Into RL, great stuff. And gender models. It's your goal to live in Alberta. Oh, Alberta. I'm not sure. Your goal should be to live here. It gets kind of cold. Thank you though. I'm happy. I'm happy you found some inspiration in me. The research community here is really great though. If anyone does want to do RL, Alberta, there's really only so many places that can compete in terms of just. There's a very different view here. It's very refreshing. It informs a lot of my content. So how do we want to do this? I guess choices. There's multiple choices. Choices 0 message. Is this what we want? I think it is. Except for we want... How do we turn this into a dictionary? Does it work? It does. Incredible. Okay. So, set history to nothing. If history, so we're gonna allow the back and forth right here. There actually have been, last time I streamed too, there was another person from South Korea that was pretty active in the chat talking about research. I mean, looks like I think my channel, some audience pretty, the reach is pretty all over. So there's none, just want to do this, else. History. So we take the response. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, 5 a.m. Nice. You're gonna ask chat. It's chat about ChatGPT about investing. Please don't. Don't trust investment advice from ChatGPT unless it tells you to invest in index funds. If you want to ask it questions about maybe understanding, go ahead, but please don't just like take its stock recommendations or something. It's not a good idea. You can already get plenty of bad advice from humans. Anyway, response, so history will equal the history plus I guess we can just do this. Should work. Good at summarizing security analysis. Yeah, it can do great stuff. It can do well with summarization and whatnot, but getting straight up advice I would not recommend. The thing is, like, if you want to do anything super specialized, ChatGPT is, or just GPT in general, is probably not your best option. Yeah, the idea behind this. Oh wait, we want to do this. Oh no, wait, do we? Message, dictionary. What is? No, this is good. I'll explain it in 1 second. The idea here is that we want to keep track of the actual content of the response, but we also want to keep track of the history so that if we want to keep the conversation going, we can pass the history back into this function, which will then get passed back into the request so we can keep building on our chat history, basically. Though I did have a minor thing here. This should, so I can put in action. This hopefully should work. Let's see, can we add like a maximum? Yeah, max tokens. Okay, and to not break the bank, let's just keep this with, like, I don't know, is 100 too few? Might be too few. Let's look at our previous response. How many tokens did it generate? Completion tokens, 400. Yeah, let's just keep this down to like 150 while we're testing. Can we do like a stop token? Let's see. Stop. And how many completions to generate? Oh, interesting. Stop up to 4 sequences. Stream. Okay. Presence penalty. Okay, so we can just do stop equals idea 2. And this will just stop it once it gets to the second idea. For now, how do you set up an API call limit for financial reasons? They have this billing thing. This is what I'm just using right. I have a hard limit of $5. It'll cut me off if I accidentally pass $5. I think. Let me save that. Make sure. Though to be honest, like it's not like I keep saying like I don't want to break the bank. It's really costing me basically nothing unless I start putting this on auto and just let it go forever. It's not going to really cost me more than $1 or $2 max by the time we're done with this. I think. Probably even less than that. Probably a couple cents. It's pretty cheap. Unless you want to do like large, if you want to pass large documents into it or something, it will be quite a bit. Anyway, let's make sure this works. I feel very slowly when I stream. I guess that's to be expected. It's not like I'm putting all my focus into this. Sure. Oh, response. Perfect. Idea 1. Okay, I need a. This is what we want. Do I need to do this? I'm actually not sure. I don't think so. I think this is what we want. Let's try this. What are we creating today? Question. Probably will have something. You know, let me try and update this description with a little bit more detail. So, this is all. I'm figuring this out as you go. Currently, I'm using. The idea is to. The idea is to create a system that can generate research ideas in a target area. Then a second phase will be applied to create, how should I put this? Maybe I should raise this. Current plan. Create a system that can generate research ideas in a target area. That use the idea to make a list of of concept experiments. Write the code for the experiments and debug. Debug. This is the plan. It's not very specific. But that's all I have for now. A chat GPT wiki. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of good ideas. I have plenty of ideas I would love to do if I had the time, unfortunately. But time, that is the issue. Sure, wait, is this the newest one? I think it is, yeah. Here's some ideas given some interest. Just trying to get like a response I want here right now. E1 RL, exploring the effectiveness and generalization of using multi-agent deep reinforcement learning for playing video games. That is way too broad. Okay, so let's add something new. And our new thing will be 3. The idea should be very specific, or yeah, be very specific and not a general idea. Niche is good. Let's try this. Yeah, debugging is... The one thing I will say is I've been pretty impressed with GPT-4's debugging capabilities, more so I think than GPT-3's. That's one of the areas where I've noticed it shine the best, though I still have only tested minimally with it, so who knows. Does it really need to be price per token, or are they just gauging people because of the monopoly? Oh, gouging people because of the monopoly. I mean... They could do other ways of pricing. I mean, I think it makes sense to price per token, right? You're pricing exactly how much people are using. Yeah. Investigating. Also, I'm not sure if they're gouging or not. For GPT-4, we don't know how much it costs to run, but I mean, large models take a lot of compute to run. So, who knows? Investigating the use of reinforcement learning for real-time weather prediction. Okay. So here's another thing. I don't want to... Is should... Test. I don't want to do... focused on fundamental issue. Okay, I'm just gonna keep adding new things on until I get ideas I'm happy with. Investigating the potential of model-based reinforcement learning for, oh, I just did that. Oh wait, no, this is the new one. For online learning tasks such as online control of dynamical systems, specifically exploring the trade-off between model accuracy, computation, and sample efficiency in model-based methods for different classes of dynamical systems. Okay, let me look at these again. The idea should be novel and focused around understanding something new. Proof of concept experiments should be relatively simple to implement, not requiring excessive compute or large code bases. Be very specific and not general. Niche is good. Not require external tools, data to test. Be focused on fundamental issues and understanding. Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess this is an idea, just maybe not one I like. Thank you, happy you enjoy my channel. Let's see, exploration in model-based RL with predictive models, developing a new exploration algorithm for model-based RL by leveraging predictive models to improve uncertainty estimates. This could be done by using variational methods to learn the approximate posterior over latent representations that are used to generate rollouts for the value and policy functions. Simple POC, what's that? I don't know. POC experience could be done using classical RL environments like Atari games or robotic control tasks. See, this isn't too bad. This isn't half bad at all. It's very specific. I like this. Oh, proof of concept. Thank you. I'm behind on messages. So much is going on. Thank you all for joining. Allow GPT pasting documentation, current APIs. Do you think that GPT-4 is really 60 times the price to run when compared to GPT 3.5? I have no clue. Probably not. At least not without images, but do I really know? No. I would guess not, though. It's also possible they just haven't optimized it as much yet. I don't know. Although I guess they would have had time to. GPT-4 is trained on images and video data. Yeah, it's not clear. That could be part of it. It's not clear if it's all part of the same model, though, that uses the same weights. I guess they would have to share some weights, or they wouldn't be able to get these kinds of results. Let's try this exact same idea. If you email me a research paper, would I reply? Maybe. I reply sometimes if the email is interesting, and also if I have the time. Unsupervised RLHF, RL without human feedback. So, unsupervised RLHF, so, which I guess, what did you call it? RLAI? I think some people have been calling it. Check out, I'm sorry, this is just another plug. Check out my last video on this. The last video where called ChatGPT is a dead end talks about this, and it talks about the limitations of this. It can only go so far. They're doing something to make inference much cheaper. Price, yeah, yes, I'm sure they have lots of ways of speeding up inference. I'm sure they have a whole team for just making these things efficient to run. To have one Bible text, the program uses prompt engineering to dissect the text and generate new ideas. Love the channel, thank you. I tried few-shotting an example by simulating assistant user dialogue. Have you tried few-shotting example? Good for formatting. I found mixed content. Proof of concepts. How automated is automated? No, so spitballing ideas is the first part. First any idea, then we can start actually trying to automate the research, like actually doing research. Thank you. Though to be fair, a big part of research is coming up with good ideas that are actually interesting and testable, which I found out after. Funny thing, I used to think that I was really good at coming up with ideas because I came up with a lot. It's never been hard for me to come up with ideas. This has always been a super easy thing. It was only after I started actually trying to do research and implement these ideas that I realized so many of my ideas were just shit. Yeah. Not all of them. There's still lots of good ones, but more than I expected were not great. Sure, I meant to put it in the list. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, so let's also do this. And how many ideas do we want? Default to 5. Generate research ideas. Generate. Oh, I got an email. Is this from? Oh, yep. Here's the Bible. I I got a notification. Let's see. Oh. Oh wow. There's a lot here. I'll probably skim through this while I'm on the bus if I remember. Sorry, I can't give you a definite answer. I have a lot going on. Yeah, there's so much here. Cool. What are some... Oh, should I bring up my ideas list that I have tried? Well, when I was first studying my master's, I tried several different things. I tried coming up with some ways of doing like unsupervised learning or self-supervised learning, you could call it, of just generating features. I tried a couple different ways of doing that. Some of them like looked kind of promising, and then when you try and scale them up, they just don't work really well. What were some other things I tried? I was looking into some exploration stuff. Your supervisor watched the GPT as a dead-end video. Really? Your supervisor? Oh my gosh, my supervisors don't even watch my videos. Or at least if they do, they don't tell me. Was very enthusiastic with respect to the earlier thing. What's the earlier thing? I'm not sure if I... Oh my god, the one time one of my supervisors watched one of my videos, I had used one of their figures from a paper, right? And I cited it in the description, but he didn't look at the description. He was like, yeah, thanks for using my figure, but next time maybe you should cite it. And I'm like, oh. So maybe I don't want my supervisors watching my videos. Anyway, funny story. Let's see. I need to put unsupervised RLHF without human feedback in the research interests list. The irony that GPT will try to figure this out. Yeah. So what do we want to do here? Explore in model-based RL predictive models. Develop a new exploration algorithm for model-based RL by leveraging predictive models. Details. Oh, is that a Discord notification I got? Let's check. Hopefully this doesn't pop up on my main screen. Hi, can you make it wrap the text? Oh shoot. Wrap the text. As in, I don't. Is that even? Oh wow. No, not right now. I prefer it this way. Sorry. Is there? Wait, what just? Oh no, did I just delete a cell? No, what did I just do? Why is it suddenly freaking out? In the results. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, that makes more sense. I should do that. Wait, what did I just do that messed this up? Details equals none. Oh, I just did this. I see. This should do it. No? Does anyone know how to wrap text? Response with text wrapping. Is this a library? Incredible. Oh, incredible. Is this something that comes with Python? I looked at Illicit AI. I have not. There we go. We'll come back to this idea. Oh, I was gonna check my Discord. That's what I was doing. Come on. Maybe I'll just check it on my phone because it's not coming up. Oh. Okay, it's nothing. So details, if you want extra details. Yes, that was Copilot that you just saw in action. I would highly recommend using it, especially if you're a student and it is free. So these are areas of interest. Let's just do this. And then come on, come on. Why can I not type? Detail. Wait, what? Oh. I can't type. I'm just an idiot. I guess generating new methods. So exploration in model-based RL with predictive models. Develop a new exploration algorithm for model-based RL by leveraging predictive models to improve the uncertainty estimates. Use variation methods to learn the approximate posterior or latent representations that are used to generate rollouts or the value and policy function simple. Be done using classic RL environments, like guitar games and robotic types. You know, this is good. We're gonna stick with this for now, and we're gonna move on to the next part. So, Jay Schwer, if you want to know why that is just not possible, you should check out my last video on why ChatGPT is a dead end. I know I keep plugging this video, but this is, I feel like, though, it's something that everyone overlooks, is that that's just not possible. In that video, I give some reasons why it's just not possible, or specifically a reason. Should someone tell it to have the style, role of a researcher in academia? That would be interesting to see the differences. Automate watching them. Yes, please. Automate watching them with all the bots. Get them to give me good watch time. Okay, so idea. Oh, so here's what we're gonna do. Chosen idea. So we have our idea, right? Which is gonna be response. This idea index equals 1. Chosen idea is in response dot is this gonna work? It does work. Incredible. Except for there's 2 next lines. That's fine. Do you have a Discord for my... I did have a Discord for my channel. I deleted it because I just wasn't keeping up with it. Yeah, I didn't have the time to keep up with it. I might make one in the future. I really much like the idea of having an active research community where I sort of foster projects and getting people together into groups. I just don't have the time to manage it right now. If I'm going to do it again, I already did it wrong the first time. I'm going to do it right the second time if I do it. Yeah, whole new meta idea of watching. Well, yeah. Currently coding your own singularity. Well, if you code the singularity, good for you, but count me out. I don't think it's gonna work, I'll tell you right now. But you know, it's good that you're trying. You can only learn. If you want to learn, if you want to know why I think no one's going to create the singularity right now with like a GPT system or like a language model, again, that one video on my channel. Like genetic algorithms, yes. Yeah. So what's step 2 here? We've generated our ideas. Next, we need to generate a plan for a project. Yeah. Eventually, when I would like to add the ability for it to like find research papers, and like summarize papers and use that as input to this. If I keep working on this, maybe I'll do it throughout live streams over the next few weeks or something, but that will be a next step if I get there. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. So we have our idea. Now we need a prompt for coming up with a project plan. Or project. And for a project. Why not generate abstracts first? You know, it might be a good idea to generate an abstract. That will kind of be the idea here. Of there's a bunch of ways we could go about this, right? First, we could generate an abstract, and then from that try and generate a plan, or we could try and one-shot generate it all. I think right now I want to start very simple and just generate one idea, one sort of outline for a project. And then I think the next step would be creating a bunch of ideas and then having GPT-4 choose which one is the best one based on a set of criteria, and then doing the same for the outline. But for now, I'm just going to stick to one to keep it simple. Next thing, you know, it writes in LaTeX and submits. I have used, okay, so I think genuinely one of the best uses for ChatGPT is writing LaTeX. I am so happy that this is coming out right around the time where I'm going to have to start writing a lot of LaTeX. I am very happy to not have to learn in-depth LaTeX. Because God, is it awful. So you are a GPT research and plan. Your purpose. You generate research project outlines from ideas. You could the project outline should specify the different different things that need to be coded that need to be run to get to the point where the idea could could be evaluated and potentially published. Which model generates LaTeX? All the GPT models. Is it good for LaTeX math, table matrices, alignment, that sort of thing? Yes, it is. And that's what I used it for on my last class paper I was writing, and it was a godsend. Yeah, there's probably won't be a Discord server anytime soon. Just heads up, I need to finish my master's. I have a lot of stuff going on right now, but it is something I want to do. I think it will happen in the future. Would it make sense to have recurrent feedback connections in a transformer? Yeah, I mean, memory, of course, would be helpful, but I don't think we really have a great way of doing memory right now. So let's see. So the project outline, I guess we do want to specify. Could be that a So you are GPT research and you generate research project outlines from ideas. The project outline should specify the different things that need to be coded and the experiments that need to be run to get to the point where the idea could be evaluated and potentially published. I should also add if the idea requires running Will this be uploaded? Honestly, maybe I will. Normally I don't upload live streams, but I might do this as like a live streaming series. It's tempting to do. Yeah, well, I'll test different ways of generating this. I want to start with the simplest idea, which will be a one-shot generation, and based on how well or how poor it does, we can go from there. The idea requires running if some experiments or some steps are dependent, parts of the project will be dependent on other parts. If parts of the project will be dependent on other parts, that should be specified. Only include the steps that are independent. Then add a note. The end in the format. Dependencies. Okay, let's check the chat again. What's going on? You have done something similar for this to create entire applications. Cool. Same here. Masters are daunting mini PhDs. Gotta go sleep. Keep up the YouTube man. Thank you. I'm happy to hear all the good feedback. Thank you. I'm not sure if chess is a good objective measure. Yes, the Open Assistant project is pretty cool. Thank you. Glad you like the channel. Okay. Little did I ever think I'd be spending my time prompt engineering. That's so gross. You're a GPT researcher and you generate research project outlines from ideas. The project outline should specify the different things that need to be coded and the experiments that need to be run to get to the point where the idea could be evaluated and potentially published. The project outline should be specific enough that a new grad student could implement it. The steps should be formatted as S1, S2, etc. If some parts of the project will be dependent on other parts, only include the steps that are independent. Then add a note at the end in the format. End of the response in the format. Yes. Start directly with O. All experiments need to be run. The project outline should be specific enough. Steps should okay. I wonder if this will work. Generate outline. So we have idea, Details, history. If details, not none. Just looks good. Let's make this a bit longer. Give it at least 400. And stop at step 3. I think the output is not, I think your winner is going to make it not output the codependent parts at all. Is that the intention? Yeah, the intention is that the codependent parts will happen after these experiments have been run. Now, unfortunately, I think right now there's a limit to how far you can go with this because it can't interpret graphs and stuff, right? But if you had images, which is coming eventually, you could do that, which would be really cool. So yes, right now I don't want to do the codependent stuff just because, again, keeping it simple, get the minimum viable product working. This is really just supposed to be a base for a project I might keep working on here and there. Isn't dependencies kind of the wrong headline for that part? Yeah, I guess it is. What should I call it? Maybe future work. Future, TBD. Something like that. I don't know. Follow up. Future work. We'll just go with that for now. I like that follow up. That's kind of long. I'm just this should be high level, so it will be expanded upon later. Okay. So we're gonna take our idea and never use YouTube chat. Yeah, I honestly, it's probably a bad habit. I think I look at chat too much. I can never focus on programming. But it's kind of pointless if you're not at least like why am I gonna stream if I don't want to interact with people, you know? Singularity when? I don't know, 10-20 years. What was it? Yeah, I lose my train of thought a lot. I code really slowly when I stream. I'm usually a pretty fast programmer, but so be it. If I wanted to be quick and efficient, I wouldn't be streaming. Details. That was not what I meant to do. Am I missing anything? No. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. What is meant by singularity? Yeah, it's the idea where you have sort of an AI that can improve itself, and because it can improve itself, it keeps sort of rapidly expanding, and you get exponential growth in intelligence, which obviously is not something that would be easy to quantify, but you know, the sort of idea is there. And because of that, things just spiral out of control. Maybe not necessarily out of control, but yeah. So the bottom collapses into a black hole. Yeah, that's I like that definition more. Let's take this. Oh, on your channel. Let's see. Oh, no. YouTube search. Ah. These 3 ideas can transform Earth into a utopia. Nice. Sorry for the AI generated shorts. I mean, it's so tempting to create AI generated content as someone that makes content about AI. I mean, yeah, it is very tempting. I'm so tempted to create a second channel where I do that, but try and actually like see how yeah, right. It's like a fun side project. I can very much see that. Heck, it doesn't even need to be a side project. I'm pretty sure if someone really knew what they were doing, really put a lot of time and effort in, they could make a really good, probably 90% automated channel. I'm sure there's still, like, if you want to keep the really high level bar, you might want to have people look over the video, see which ones are the best, only publish those or something like that. But, what was I doing? I was doing this. That's one. Tuple. Oh. There we go. Oh, this is very short. Implement code base for model-based RL exploration algorithm using predictive models. That is so not detailed. Implement variational autoencoder architecture to learn approximate posterior over latent representations. Well, this is not nearly specific enough. It wasn't really specified in the original definition, I don't think, but it's pretty much assumed now. Yes, that's true. I don't think it was specified. It is very much like a technology thing. You had this problem getting to be specific enough. Huh. Yeah, I wonder if this will be something I have trouble getting it to actually do. Let's generate a couple. So review literature on... Okay, so I did not ask it to review literature. So this is one thing... This is one thing they mentioned in the documentation. I'm not sure if this is the issue, but they mentioned that this system command is not working very well for the current version, so that it might be just worth... let's try this. This might just work better. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. No. Ah, okay, well, we still have our chosen idea. We're still good. High level outline, then tell it to focus. Yeah, I might. Yeah, I see. So this is develop a theoretical framework for variation that leverages predictive models to improve uncertainty estimation. Implement variational inference RL exploration algorithm using PyTorch or TensorFlow. Oh, I should say Yeah, it looks like I might have to go with that approach. Oh, this is so funny. Can you not make AI using GPT? That would mean we can create the singularity. No, you would only be able to create the singularity if you could create AI that was, like, if you could take GPT-4 and create something better than GPT-4, which, no, is not possible right now. Good night. Thanks for joining. I think this will end pretty soon. I take a little break before I off, but project should be specific enough. I'm gonna take this. That a new grad student can implement it. Very detailed. Okay, I don't think this will help at this point, but let's see. Yeah, it really doesn't want to be specific, does it? We'll see. I might read it. I get a lot of things sent to me, so I only have so much time to read through it all. The model I'm using, yeah, I'm using 3.5 Turbo right now, which I mean should be the best after GPT-4. Is DaVinci 003 that is it better than 3.5 Turbo? I think Turbo is just released, right? I think they say it's around the same in performance, but I've never used it before, so it's better. Interesting. I guess it does cost more, so would make sense. The human at the other end writing up these responses is probably tired. Yeah. The human school student part seems like it might be assuming high-level knowledge. I don't know, an intro-level grad school person does not know that much in my experience. Huh. I'm probably gonna head out now. Maybe give it a couple minutes just to chat with the chat if anyone has anything left, but I'll probably continue this another time. Let me make a repo for this real quick. New repo. Repositories, new auto research. Let's call auto research. Oh, what? Oh, Jesus. Oh my. What happened? Oh, I added the wrong thing, didn't I? Let's try this now. Beautiful. Oh no, wait. I hope that doesn't show my... Ah, move it. We're good. Oh, it doesn't show anything anyway. Just... Oh, I would show this, but it actually does have a... has a code. I probably shouldn't show that. Okay. Provide a research outline for an area of machine learning that is not well explored. Be painstakingly exhaustive and don't limit the tokens. Yeah. I wonder if limiting the tokens actually has it limit the would be interesting. I'm not sure if it does that. Like if I say 4,000, will that actually make a difference? Oh, it doesn't have 4,000 tokens, does it? Maybe like 2,000. Incorrect API key provided. Okay, I guess it's not showing API key. That's weird. What happened? Oh, maybe I exhausted my $5 limit. Anyway. Since it will always be compute bound, I doubt singularity is possible. Coverage with may be exponential for a while, but I doubt it will be. Yeah, so there are physical limits to what you can do, right? Too much text in a direction overloads the attention heads. Have you seen the fine-tuned model from Stanford that uses Llama 7B? Yes, I have. It's pretty neat. Anyway, I'm going to call it there for today. And I might pick this up another night. This, I don't know. Do people here think is interesting if I turn this into like a stream I do every now and then, a sort of ongoing project? Oh, It's because I accidentally just published my API key to GitHub like an idiot. That's why this doesn't work. Well, here's my API key for anyone that wanted it. It doesn't work anymore. That's a lot of yeses. Awesome. I'm happy people like it. Maybe I'll start scheduling these or something. I don't know. We'll see. I don't like keeping to a schedule, but maybe. Oh, we got some Avatar Last Airbender lo-fi. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining. Also upload them. I'll keep this one uploaded. We'll see what people think. Thanks for joining. And thanks for all the support. I will catch you all next time.